Hey, this is Joe again, and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen, where we are still exploring the Tower of Penance and have arrived at the basement, where I'm expecting a boss fight to be coming up shortly. What do we have here? Okay, good. We don't have the range spell. A lot of candles. Yeah, the boss fight is coming up, isn't it? Yeah.
You would defile this sacred place with this horror.
With your very own hands.
Oh God.
Monster, does your blasphemy know no bounds?
If only it were that easy. Brother, we have a guest.
Another sinner.
Oh, you are the sinner you have to worry about. Yes, I know holy won't be good. Bleed and smite, great. Ouch. Tancred, master of castigations. Wait, I see the health bar now. Bullshit. Okay. Of course I missed him. He buffed himself up. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Managed to perfectly block that out of accident. Oh yeah, fuck you. Wrong direction. Oh yes, you can shame that. Because of what the fuck game? My mana is running out, man. Face position. My mana may run out in the cutscene.
No.
Pain. Not so satisfying when you're on the receiving end. Now you will know darkness, brother.
Did he just... Okay. Oh God.
Free!
Of course he's a freaking tentacle monster roger thing. Meaning this should work better now. I can target the limbs. Fuck. It's my entire stamina bar. Fucking grab attacks. I said roll. Okay, that roll you can't buffer. Reinhold. Why is the demon a German guy again? Yes, that's a German name. I know person's called like that, even if it's an old name. It's actually a good one. Like, many people don't like the old German names. I'm pretty certain I wrote that. But it doesn't matter with my setup. It just matters how many mana stones I have and that I get. Why did we get an extra thing here? I think we broke one of his limbs. Of course, phase transition bullshit. Good that we have the passive here. Oh, the burn is out damaging the heal. Don't stay in the lava. I'm pressing buttons, game. Oh, the fucking lava put everywhere. It's bullshit. The bleed I inflicted on myself. Ignore that part. We didn't even look who we can summon here. Because this is sure as hell a heresy. Yeah, Tancred's key. Okay, I'm pretty certain we came in here. Let us go and look at all the stupid doors that are all non-interactable, but we have to go to all of them. Cannot interact with the altar, at least not in Axiom. What the fuck? Something just doesn't have lighting attached to it. Okay. Let's learn about the guy.
You see it in their eyes, don't you?
Be quiet.
You can strut around in your grand armor with your imperious voice and your oh-so unshakable faith. And you can maim and murder anyone our little black-heart desires.
I said be quiet.
But you're only embarrassing yourself, like some talentless child mummer. They don't respect you or fear you, no matter what you do to them. They all see clearly through your pathetic facade to the powerless, hypocritical coward you truly are.
Enough!
Used only one normal heal in the
Sweet
fight.
brother. You should get some rest.
Remembrance of Tancred, Master of Castigations, and Reinhold, the Mute, which didn't even fit the thing before it got away. Okay, good. Back to the seat. Meaning we get to look at the pre-rooms. What the fuck explosion? They deloaded the candles. Wow. Okay, there's nothing. That is just... Okay. Because this tiny part of the walkway we didn't look at in Umbra yet. Okay. We rest so that we don't get attacked by any air source. They should dissolve getting close to my flower bed, but that doesn't always work, I think, because they... there's ranged ones, and if they spawn outside, they should be able to attack us inside. Okay. Strength. Level up. Upgrading equipment. We have enough left so that we can do that. We wanted to upgrade an Inferno Catalyst. One of them being clearly superior to the others. So 1, 2. And then we have enough of the regular shards to just go through that stage 2. That's regular, yeah? Yeah. But we don't have enough of the large to just upgrade this from the get-go. So this is now at 222 spell power, while our catalyst, thank you weird menu, is at that plus 180. So it would be definitely a letdown to change to that Searing Accusation catalyst. Because I'm thinking of using it as rage still. That's why I'm doing that side content. Okay, let's still think about socketing other runes here. And maybe buying that Achieve rune. I think I want this one, which buffs my buffed up weapon damage, because mana upon killing an enemy is basically not happening. Like, it's way too low. I looked at it during farming up money for mana stones. It's 3 per kill. It's nothing. Poise is still good because we get more staggers and it helps in the background without even us noticing it, but it helps so much, I think. But I want to buy a second Achieve rune. So let's warp to Skyrest. We will read the Remembrance and the key first. So first the key. I mean, it's both in key items. A bloodstained key bearing 2 faces. As the rogue corruption with Tancred so desperately feared took root within the body he shared with Reinhold, so too did greed blossom, a greed not for wealth, but for what he was gradually and dreadfully losing to his vengeful brother, control. His brother is... Okay, but the severed tongue of his does say the same thing. We will learn more from the stuff we can buy here. We haven't found Dunmire in the basement there, so he is descending towards the Umbral place, and we need to find him there. I'm probably looking up where to find him on the way there. Offer Remembrance is what we wanted to do. Tancred, Master of Castigation, and Reinhold the Immunity. Tancred's Shield, Tancred's Mancatcher. Radiance scaling mostly, but also strength and agility. 3-way split damage is never good. We can't read it because we need more radiance. That is a freaking heavy armor if I've ever saw one. Infernal Eruption. That is of Reinhold. We need more Inferno to know about that. Spray a constant stream of lava from your hand. Okay, that's the heavier version of the fire spray. Creating damaging puddles of molten rock. Wow, it does both. Summon a Holy Guardian to attack any enemies within range with piercing blasts of radiance. Ah, that's the eye that he created that shot 4 times. I was counting it for later attempts, but I didn't realize that I'm OP now with the double buff. Some Orions believe these orbs of radiant magic to be fragments of the first light brought into the universe by Orius when he severed his own head and cast it into the sky, whereupon its brilliance transformed it into the sun. We're buying each and every spell still. And we don't have enough to buy the armor. We're buying both the main pieces now. It's not good against Holy, meaning it will be better against everything that's not Holy, just by how stuff is generally balanced in the game. We might be buying it. That should be the heaviest armor we have available here, because that's heavy legs. Good to show that off. That's still heavy. A medium torso. Harrow gauntlets might not be bad too. And Hush Saint has no helmet. That is stupid. I think he was a beheaded horseman though, so that makes probably sense. That's also pretty heavy, but not as heavy as the armor we could get now. There's no armor here, and Pieter has medium armor. Yeah, heavy legs, but these are heavier. Okay, we don't have enough Umbra Scourings right now, but we'll be thinking about that. We're buying a second Atyr rune, which should cost 1,400 now, because prices are doubled. Isn't it that way? Yes, it is. And it is exonation pointed every time. Great, so they screwed up that part too. I'm selling stuff. Purchasing one of those Atyr runes. And we can socket the rune right here. Yes, you can double put it in. It doesn't block you from double putting it in. And then that's what we do. It's the slight strength scaling increase, but it's still better than nothing. And we're returning with Tancred's key now. Sadly, one of them is buffed up. We're gonna see whether it works exactly like I thought it would in just a second. Normal damage against him. Normal damage against him. Okay, that's not how it works then. I think the best healing is this now. Because that is just done by a singular... Yeah, that doesn't even need a small mana stone to replenish. Okay. We use Tancred's key. Pull lever here. Pull lever here, but I cannot press it. Pull lever here. That is what is pulling the elevator back down when it is up. And then we have that lever. That is completely closed. Yeah, okay, there will never be something in that direction. Oh, this wasn't an actual elevator gate, but the mid one is, isn't it? We shouldn't have changed anything about... Oh. Definitely open this door. Back at the ground level. And now we're pulling that lever to go up one further. Or is that... Yeah, okay. Up. Oh, there's a freaking arrow pointed at that. If you do it like that, developers, work on your fucking lighting engine. Because up here I can see. But as long as we were inside, I couldn't. Okay, we're already hearing the beacon. Which doesn't mean there's stuff hidden around, like there. We did it in the right order! Okay, while we can see it, let's look at the map. Walk up the stairway and go through the buildings and then go to the last buildings. Inside that one building, we go down a stairway and then go around a tree. And then we have to go up where the faces are, and inside one of the buildings we don't go through to the altar, but we go to a side door. Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me, so I can't even look at that place. I'm assuming we're entering through the gate that's at our pummel now, and actually not going around to that lower section, but we will see. 4 out of 5. What? In the other cutscenes, the moths came out of my lantern. Was I always in Umbra in the other cutscenes? Might be, because it's all... no, I wasn't. I definitely wasn't at the unguarded one. Okay, we're going. First of all, corpses on the ceiling to hit down? No. And we go... You are fucking kidding me. Aha. Radiant Purifier set. We got the catalyst for that too. Definitely gonna look at that Radiant Purifier set. Does it work now? No. Ah, that way it works. Who has proven their devotion to the Church of Orion Radiance utterly and been appointed a Radiant Purifier. As the power and influence of the Dark Crusaders grew, so too did the wariness of the Church of Orion Radiance, who in turn created the Radiant Purifiers, smaller in number than the Crusaders, but equal in zeal and ruthlessness, and kept under far stricter church control. This one obviously doesn't have a freaking explanation point, so I need to look at... Find it... Oh, it does. The gauntlets are heavy. Because they're thorn, yeah. Okay, let's get to a proper lighting source. This actually looks really, really cool. That is a set that could have been stripped straight out of Bloodborne. There's some strong art direction in this game. That is a great set. I don't like that there's no cloth in between the shoulders and the gauntlets though. But that is so that you can still thorn your arms with... what the fuck were we even using? Sovereign Protector. The helmet is not among the heaviest ones. And the gauntlets aren't. But leg and main piece, which are the heaviest pieces after all, are the heaviest. So we're not badly set up for this. Go further up. No. Go down then. when you're going in for the other ending, you don't even need to go up there because you can just fucking ignore the beacon. If you're in New Game Plus, you don't have to open that chest again. Everything is fine. Wow. Okay, there will be assholes coming after us, trying to shoot us from behind and everything. Because we don't have a vestige anymore outside. I'm gonna try to set one up next to Stormont again. Bullshit. But he also finds it bullshit that I'm allowed to interact like this. Good. So if Dunmeyer is not down there, didn't mean that by descending. I'm still expecting him to go towards the depths. To go towards the depths, you have to go from the church, from the Skyrest Bridge. We unlocked all the shortcuts. Through Lower Kereth into the Sunless Skein Mine, into the depths. So, Lower Kereth, how will I find him there? I've been everywhere. There's literally no reason for me to return. Which shortcut led to Lower Kereth from Skyrest Bridge, though? I'm looking up his next location. It's just, this part is too convoluted. Like, I get most of what the NPC quests entail, and then the last step is just utterly ridiculous. Finding them in a place that you have no agency of going back to. So, I'm looking that up. Okay, and now I'm playing live with the guide, because that is a bullshit location. From the vestige of Hooded and Thule, walk down into the mines. And take the first ladder on the right. Okay. From there, follow this platform. Okay. And then break a wooden wall somewhere. Haven't we been here? Oh, that is what they meant by poison pit. I remember this place at least. Yeah, he's here. Hello, you.
The past touches the present here. This darkness seeps into more than my eyes. And yet how can darkness be so illuminating?
This spot is bullshit.
Exact. The truth of all of it.
I mean, if I hadn't found it, I would have walked the entire way and found him here,
open the doors to my mind and invite it like on a guest to supper. But no poisoned bread, on my word as a mockingbird. Let us feast.
You are
crazy. It is close now. It is close now.
Okay, talk to him, exhaust his dialogue before moving on to the next location, which is Revelation Depths. Okay. Hera Dörfler's boss arena. Which is depths. So, this step with the poison pit, that is the pitfall of this quest line. I went exactly here when he said He wanted to go down and deeper. I went exactly here. And I was right. He was just randomly doodling around a stupid pond in the middle of that path. Okay. Where is he? An item. Exacta Dunmeyer's rosary. And Dunmeyer's ring. Key item and ring. Of course. Ring. Deal additional posture damage upon executing a perfect block. That's not a bad thing if you use that. Rosary carried by Exacta Dunmeyer of the Dark Crusaders, while Radiant Purifiers and Dark Crusaders both... we know that. Okay. It's a little memento, and then I assume we go in here? Yes. Don't need to watch the cutscene for a third time. Yeah, he's here.
Attend me, surgeon. I seek a hole for my skull. Bring your saws, your borers. Assault my corpse. Glory fills me and surrounds me. One must be one with the other. The masquerade has ended. The veil has fallen. And this absurd tangle of wet meat is undone by her majestic beauty!
Heresy. Okay. Exhaust this dialect, leave the area to rest at a vestige, probably the one in the mines where you previously warped in Sunless Game. Doesn't matter. Desiccated vestige more. That counts as resting, okay? From Hooded Enterly. Okay, from Hooded Enterly, we now go back up. That makes no sense. Especially since this is a required part of the quest for the achievement. This makes no sense. We've seen him deeper than this. And he managed to get to Mother's Lull. And we found part of his stuff here. If this is what concludes the quest, then we should have found it on the way. Right here. Exacta scripture, cane, head ropes, sleeves. And the other part we didn't get, okay? Dark Crusaders know that the battlefield is not always where wars are won, and so Exactas master spycraft, interrogation, torture, assassination, and more in their efforts to uncover, or where necessary, invent valuable truths for profession, and bloody hands are far from mutually exclusive. Unmark the other ones. We got that part of his gear, that part of his gear, and his trousers. Yes, they weren't shown. Then we had a cane. We had a cane, and that cane is here. It's a hammer weapon. Whether prisoner, king, or fellow Dark Crusader, many are those who have sat listening with growing apprehension to the tapping of an Exacta's cane, signaling the approach of its owner. It's agility radiance with half split damage. Okay. And then we have this, which has great scaling and another spell slot. Aww. Exactas pore over countless texts concerning all manners of subjects in the course of their duty. aware that knowledge is as powerful a weapon as any ever forged. Great, we need to upgrade another catalyst. That is the perfect catalyst. If it starts B, it will become A+, or maybe S. I don't even know whether the game has that, because I haven't seen it yet. My sword is only B+, but with two increases, so it's probably A. So anything else? That gets me the trophy. Okay, that is so bullshit. That is so bullshit. That poison pit and then the corpse traveling backwards up out of the mines trying to get up. That doesn't make sense. His gear should have been with his rosary down there, and the poison pit in between section, that should have disappeared. Do I have to look up? I'm just looking that up because Sparky dissolved, but that doesn't mean that we're done with Sparky. I'm looking that up right now because if he has that bullshit into his stuff too. Let's get the tablets. No, okay. We don't have to do 2 extra steps to get the Sparky achievement. Not that I'm in for the achievement, but I want to show the entire story. And it was just confusing that Dunmeyer wasn't where he said he would be. Until he was. Just later in the story. That was actually bad. That is the bad part about FromSoft's game design. Like the part where you randomly miss in the NPC quest of Solaire in Dark Souls 1, you just randomly miss him appearing at the statue below the dragon on the bridge in Undead Burg. And if you miss that interaction, which is somewhere randomly in between, then you fail the quest. But you have to go there after Anolondo, I think. So, or do we have to go there before? No, after meeting him in Anolondo. And it's like you have no business of going back there again unless you are a faith-heavy character who is in the Covenant that is seated there. And wants to go there because he wants to trade something at that shrine. At that Covenant shrine. That is the only reason to ever go there again. Which is fitting for the quest. But it's still like your normal player doesn't have any business of going back there. It's just bullshit. Okay. I'm not looking up where Damaros is. I'll give the game a bit of time to show her to me again. Before I look that up, because that's also another girl we're still missing. And we're also missing a freaking back entrance into Lower Mans. And where the fuck would we have missed it? Like it comes from this side. And look at that, there's no pathway connecting back. There's a chasm in between. And there's no pathway back. Okay, I am missing a way from this part of the Mans to the first part of the Mans. Which I am searching for now. Again. Showing off what I mean in a second here. Talking about this pathway, that open metal door right there. I'll be finding it. I'm seeing you when I find something. Oh wow, that blind? It's just at the door. I even walked past this in this episode. Oh, this is not a rear gate. Final Whisper. What is that item even? A close quarters weapon featuring a curved blade. Some of the most fearsome assassins of all time have been Umbral adherents, carrying out their killings not only as a trade, but as a means of worship. Okay, and that allows us to go back to the vestige of the burnt guy. No, the burnt guy was at the beginning of the man's. This is the vestige of Brother Jeremiah. The guy who couldn't die and had to bury all his friends because he kept marching with them into war over and over and over and over again. I hate that everything is marked as new and will be again when we come back. We don't have the money, but I assume his quest will end soon, and then we'll have to buy his fire and holy swords and wither swords as long as he's still there. Because he's the only one who sells shit like this. That you? No. Okay.
May your path
We'll
be
meet him
blessed.
at his next location, but we haven't triggered the next location yet, so he is somewhere. Okay. Let us look up again how the place is called that I'm speaking about. The Abbey of the Hallowed Sisters. The last was the Manse of the Hallowed Brothers. Okay, the Manse of the Hallowed Brothers has been dealt with, and we are now at that last picture there and are starting to get towards the Abbey of the Hallowed Sisters, which we're going to explore in the next episode. The only thing that is left now is, I think Ancient is new. No, Pious. Pious is new. Oh no, silver armor with a more purplish cape that you can even see outside of Umbra. I like it. Okay, good. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow with more Lords of the Fallen and the Abbey of the Hallowed Sisters.